There are times na may mga nahahype na mist on TikTok or probably a celebrity mentioned it. May mga nag-hoard, kaya yung price, syempre, dumodoble, minsan tumitriple. At ngayon, ang currently nahahype is Golden Ocean Pearl. Hindi ako bumili ng full bottle kasi hindi ko alam kung gusto ko. And naabutan ko na yung hype. Medyo mataas-taas na yung price niya. So, nagtsaga tayo sa Decan. Sinabay ko na tong apat na to. We will review later on yung autumn collection or fall collection, Golden Hour Coast, and Autumn Drive in a separate video. But for now, we will be talking about the new scents. We have Fall in Bloom, Midnight Amber Glow, and of course yung hype na Golden Ocean Pearl. If you're new here, my name is Mia. This is the channel where we talk about fragrance and anything feminine related. So if you're into that, please consider subscribing. Umpisahan natin kay Golden Ocean Pearl. Late lang yung binili ko actually. It's 5 ml lang. Oh, kasi nagtitipid na yung lola niya. Wala nang pambili ng full bottle. Anyway, Golden Ocean Pearl, sinulat ko pala dito in our cutesy notebook. I like this notebook. Bergamot Breeze, Vanilla Orchid, and Golden Amber. It says in the website, smells like a gust of sweet ocean air and sunset. So, yung opening smell niya sa akin is like a fruity, citrusy. Maybe from the bergamot. Nag-review ako. Nung nagre-review ako this week, sinulat ko yung mga experiences ko, like kung ano yung opening niya, yung mid-notes niya, and yung base notes niya para hindi na masyadong mahaba during yung recordings. Kasi medyo kapos tayo sa oras. I tested them more than twice. But these are basically my first impressions. So yeah, fruity, citrusy, sweet yung bungad niya sa akin. Yung sweetness niya is not too much. It's toned down. Hindi siya yung sweet na parang super sweet na toothache-inducing kind of sweet. It's more like a sweeter version of Sunrise Woods. So Sunrise Woods is a cashmere woody, sandalwoody scent na may hints of fruits from berries. So pagbungad ni Golden Ocean Pearl, parang ma-remind ka kay Sunrise Woods, but it changes because after a few minutes, parang nagiging earthy. Umaangat yung pagiging earthy notes sa kanya. I'm not sure where it's coming from. Maybe it's the Golden Amber, but I doubt it. Amber is not usually that earthy. Maybe a little leathery yung amber, but earthy. It reminded me of In the Stars, yung mid-notes ni Golden Ocean Pearl. Yung parang naging Sunrise Woods and In the Stars in between. Tapos, after a few minutes, naging parang yung earthiness ni In the Stars, pero wala yung headiness, yung heavy na scent ni In the Stars. Yung parang earthiness lang niya. A little too toned down na version ni In the Stars, yung sa mid-notes. And, on the dry down, it also transforms. Para sa dry down niya, parang ang bilis niyang maging skin scent. Like, maybe, after 30 minutes, parang dry down na niya yon, tapos same all throughout na, tapos after an hour nagiging skin scent na siya. So mabilis siyang maging skin scent, and I actually lack ano ka girl, I actually lack I love the dry down because it turns into this soft powdery vanilla. Lumalabas yung vanilla orchid after a few minutes, but after mama experience yung Sunrise Woods, fruity, sweet version ni Sunrise Woods, and then sa mid-notes, yung earthiness ni In the Stars after a few minutes, yung vanilla orchid yung lumalabas, which is a floral, soft, powdery, milky. It's a creamy, intimate, soft, na vanilla-ish, na floral. It's not too floral, but it's not too vanilla. It's somewhat reminiscent. It reminds me a little bit of Mont Blanc's signature, which according to Kenny Manalad, if you watch his videos, is similar to cozy cashmere. Snowflakes and cashmere, similar to snowflakes and cashmere. So most likely it's like that. Hindi ko pa kasi naamoy si snowflakes and cashmere. Pero para siyang ganun siguro kasi malapit siya sa Mont Blanc signature. I'm not sure yet, but it is a very feminine scent sa dry down. Pero sa opening niya, yung Sunrise Woods and In the Stars is a little bit unisex. Actually, they are unisex. So sa opening and mid notes, it is unisex, but after the dry down, it turns into a soft, very feminine, not really very feminine, but intimate na scent that is reminiscent of Mont Blanc signature for me, and probably similar to Snowflakes and Cashmere. Longevity niya is not very long lasting, probably like 2 to 3 hours. On me, it's not very projecting as well, pero after mong ma-spray, after a few seconds, medyo naaamoy naman siya ng mga tao sa paligid kasi natanong ni Jowa, and he thinks it smells like a lotion. Nung tinanong ko siya, ano yung naaamoy niya? Para daw lotion, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. I hope my explanation makes sense, but anyway, if it doesn't, please let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you have any questions about it. And we'll try to answer it. I'll still try to play around with it. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the full bottle. I don't love it enough, but I like it. But dahil nga na-hype siya, medyo mahal siya. Hindi ko alam kung limited edition kaya siya hinorg ng iba. But yeah, buy at your own risk. Buy this one if you like yung tipong pagka-soft ni Snowflakes and Cashmere. Kung gusto mo ng medyo pagka-woody or unisex ni Sunrise Woods and In the Stars, somewhere in between those two. Kung gusto mo ng mga ganong tipong scents, you will probably like this one. But this is a softer version of those two. For me, I would rather stick with Sunrise Woods because I already have Sunrise Woods and I already have In the Stars, which I am trying so hard to like. Because if you're not new in this channel, it doesn't work well with my body chemistry. So if I could get my hands on this one, Golden Ocean Pearl, I would buy it if it's on a good deal. But I'll probably let the hype down before I buy it online, or if I buy it from a supplier or whatnot. But for now, dahil medyo hype na hype siya, hindi ko muna siya bibilhin. Anyway, let's move on to another of the newer fragrances na kalabas, which is Midnight Amber Glow. Midnight Amber Glow, ang dark ng bottle niya na, I was expecting this to be super deep, pero when my friend Pretty Sense reviewed this one, she said it's light. So I was having doubts, but let's see if I like it. I think you know if I like it or not. Well, anyway, yung notes niya is smooth amber, caramel latte, and vanilla bourbon. Smells like winding down with a warm nightcap on a chilly fall night. Rich, cozy, and sweet. Yung opening nito, yung Midnight Amber Glow, is sweet, caramel, and amber. Yung amber na smell dito, it's a little bit waxy and leathery sa pang-amoy ko. With a little bit of sour notes that balance out the amber notes. Yung amber na parang, kung gusto mo ng sensual amber or yung amber romance, magugustuhan mo to. I don't like that amber note in here, but thankfully, it's only in the opening and in the mid notes siya nagtatagal. On the dry down, it's no longer there. Yung parang medyo plasticky, waxy na, leathery na smell ng amber. It's like that, but it's sweet. So, masasabi mo siyang perfumey on the opening and on the mid notes because of that amber. Tapos lumalabas sa mid notes niya yung creamy na alcoholic na vanilla bourbon. Nagdalawang isip ako sa vanilla bourbon kasi when I smelled yung there was this other fragrance, di ko na maalala kung ano yun, na may vanilla bourbon and it was too strong for my nose. Hindi ko siya binalikan. I didn't give it a second chance. Maybe the Elixir collection or the Crystal, I'm not sure. Pero I'll try to check it out. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys are still interested for me to review yung Crystal and yung Elixir collection ni Victoria's Secret, because I collected them in decants months ago. Hindi ko lang nagawa ng review because there are other more important. Mas gusto ko pang gawan muna ng review bago yung mga yun. So, let me know in the comment section below if you're interested with the Elixir and the Crystal line. And I'll do that. Anyway, yung dry down niya is a creamy, sweet vanilla bourbon. Gusto ko yung dry down niya. Ayoko lang ng opening and a little bit sa mid notes kasi dahil ngayon sa amber na a little bit waxy and leathery. But sa dry down, it's that sweet vanilla bourbon that is intoxicating. It's sweet, but it's boozy. Creamy, but with a touch of booze. If you get what I mean. So, gusto ko siya sa dry down, but if ikaw yung tipong taong madaling mahilo pagdating sa mga alcoholic na scents, you might not like this one, but I like it. Midnight Amber Glow. Although, it's not very long lasting. I was expecting this to be as strong as yung mga Elixir line because of the bottle siguro, or like in the Stars or Starlit Night, but it's average performance 2 to 3 hours, but it's not bad. This is also another interesting one, Fall in Bloom. Medyo na-hype din to actually because dupe of Burberry Her. Burberry Her EDP, I think. And I actually have that. I bought this one months ago from Unbox Diaries. I don't know if you guys can see Burberry Her, but di yata siya nagpa-focus. Well, anyway, vial lang yung nasa akin because I cannot blind buy perfumes left and right because we don't have the budget for that yet. Maybe in the future. I am hoping. But anyway, i-compare natin siya later on. So stay tuned. Let's go first with the notes. Juicy plum. So ang plum is sweet, a bit jammy, wild blooms, and velvet moss. So yung wild blooms is probably the floral in here, but it doesn't say what type of blooms that is. Is wild blooms a flower? I don't know, but anyway, velvet moss, it's giving it that earthy and woody aspect to this one. What it smells like, according to the website, is the most beautiful fall bouquet. Vibrant, warm, and sweet. So, vibrant, yes. It is very colorful if you compare this one to a color. Parang medyo neon-ish, but not too neon. If it's a color. Warm and sweet. So, it's warm, but it's not too warm. It's not like a winter scent. It's not like a bakery scent as well. Sweet, yes, it's sweet, but not candy sweet. It's like a warm, sweet scent. Juicy. At the same time, juicy. Oh yeah, meron siyang warmth and then meron siyang juiciness from the plum. So, fruity yung pagka-juicy, sweet niya. So, ang opening niya, not surprisingly, is fruity floral. Ito na, compare na natin siya sa Burberry Her. So, pinag-compare ko siya like maybe once or twice. Tapos, noong una, I was like, it does not smell the same. Tapos, nung in the dry down, dun ko na agrihan. Doon na ako nag-agree sa hype na dupe nga siya nung Burberry Her. Nung nag-dry down na sila. Pero, give it a few more hours, nagta-transform pa rin si Burberry Her. Tapos, medyo wala na si Fall in Bloom. Kasi nga, body mist naman siya. Tapos, si Burberry Her is an eau de parfum or an EDP. So, Fall in Bloom is sweeter. Medyo magkaiba yung opening nila, pero the mid and a little bit to the dry down, dun sila nagkaparehas na parang you're smelling the same fragrance, pero pag pinagtabi mo, dun ma-realize na one is sweeter than the other, one is more juvenile, has a younger aspect to it, one has a more perfumey aspect to it. But it's very similar. When I asked Chan, my boyfriend, he thinks it's the same perfume that I am asking him to rate. So, dito ko nilagay si Burberry Her, tapos dito ko nilagay si Fall in Bloom, tapos hintay ko siyang nag-dry down after maybe 1 or 2 hours. Minawin ko sa kanya, and parehas lang daw para sa kanya. But for me, na sanay nang mag-compare ng fragrances, I can detect a subtle difference, but it's not very prominent yung difference niya. Unang impression ko kay Burberry Her, nung unang tinest out ko kasi, summer siya, mainit yung panahon, and I didn't like it. I didn't like yung opening niya kasi it reminded me of a car freshener smell, yung amoy ng bus na medyo kulob, na may amoy ng leather, medyo kulob, basta amoy ng bus na may freshener. Ganun yung first impression ko kay Burberry Her, but when I used it transformed. I don't know what happened, but probably yung opening niya yun yung hindi ko nagustuhan, but I gave it a few seconds, a few minutes, and it turns into this beautiful, pretty version of Bago Rouge 540. So yes, it's a distant dupe of Bago Rouge 540. Unsurprisingly, my boyfriend does not like it because he does not like yung DNA ni Bago Rouge na sweet, na cotton candy, na amoy panis na laway daw. I don't know about him, but ayaw niya mga ganun na scents, and I can see the similarities, I mean, ni Burberry Her kay Bago Rouge 540 sa dry down, but it's a prettier, more feminine version of Baccarat Rouge. Not exactly the same, but I can see why people are comparing Burberry Her and Baccarat Rouge 540. Noon, nung una kong tinatest out, I don't see any similarities at all. Pero ngayon, nakikita ko na yung similarities. Pero, si Fall in Bloom, wala akong maihahambing, maiko-compare to Baccarat Rouge. Probably yung similarities lang niya kay Burberry Her is in that mid and dry down, pero yung few hours, maybe 4 hours after, I don't know na. So overall, Fall in Bloom is an earthy, a bit woody, a bit waxy and leathery, and a floral with hints of fruity sweetness. So I'm not sure if you believe me, guys, but I wrote this down. This is my own notes. These are my own experience because I'm having a bit of a migraine, so I have reviewed this one at a time. I don't want to spray them all together right now, kaya I review them separately para hindi naman ma-overwhelm yung senses ko, and that actually works well for my senses because hindi na siya parang nagiging pare-parehas kapag nagre-review ako while filming because sometimes pag ginagawa ko yun, mas nahihirapan akong i-distinguish yung notes for each particular fragrance kasi minsan pare-parehas na sila sa pangamoy ko kasi kulob yung kwarto. And I can smell yung unang na-spray ko sa mga sumunod na i-review ko, which is not ideal because it might temper yung yung impression ko sa fragrance. So that's why I was writing them. Thank you so much for joining me again today. If you want more fragrance related contents, please subscribe to my channel. Check out this next video and I'll see you there.